Hi, welcome to another edition of In the Studio with Calamity Jane. My name is Jody, also known as Calamity Jane. Our purpose with this series is to take an amazing woman from our community and give her the spotlight for a moment. Joining me today is Sharon Phoenix with Divine Inspirations, Home Decor and Gifts. Welcome to the show, Sharon.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your business.
Divine Inspiration, Home Decor and Gifts was created by a dream of mine. When I first started my business, I really wanted a Christian bookstore with a cafe. And so it was a way of giving back and also inspiring women that had been through a lot. I have experienced a lot of trauma, just like most people have, and showing and talking to women that have been through domestic violence or any of those bad things, a way of that you too can come out. And inspiring them and encouraging them has always been something that I felt was my mission, you know. And so with Divine Inspiration, it was a way to also offer those beautiful home decor and gift items that also reminded women how amazing you are, the courageous woman that is dealing with cancer, you know, cancer survivor, and it just really uplifted them. And I really love it.
How did you come to get started with this?
I started because I used to work for a local bank here doing merchant services. And I would go out to local business owners and that had home-based businesses. And they were accepting credit card services. And so I was the one that would go out, set it up, and train the owners and their staff. I started meeting a lot of people that had these home-based businesses, and I was like, well, how did you do this? You know, how do you do something like this? And a lot of them were they was giving so much information on it. And I said, well, my mom and I have a balloon business, and we've been doing it for a few years, but I also have this full-time job. And I was like, I would really like to find out more about that. And by being with the bank, I was also involved with the Chamber of Commerce. So I was also having that opportunity to get out and meet people. So after the bank decided that they were going to outsource the department, didn't have that job anymore, went to another one, it didn't work. And so I went to the chamber and said, okay, what is this about starting your own business? Can you help me?
What do you feel makes you successful?
Well, you know, successful is looked at in many different ways by people. It could be money, it could be status. With me, I feel more successful if I've been able to make a difference and touch some lives that are around me. I am also a CASA for the family court. So giving back to the community, I love doing, and being able to offer again that inspiration to people. So I look at success for me, it's being able to know that I've made a difference. Of course, monetary is good, and that does come along with it, but it's still building those relationships, and I love building relationships.
What one piece of advice would you give to a new entrepreneur who maybe has a passion and they're looking for a way to get started with their passion?
Well, one thing is research. Because even though we have a passion for something, you want to make sure that it is something that you can make a business out of it and make a difference. And a lot of people that have a passion do not realize that they can turn that passion into a business. That's what it's about. So I would let them know to do the research. Don't be afraid to step out and learn more. I do a lot of workshops and webinars and learn about the business. So you can be the best at it.
What is your favorite word?
Favorite word? Probably persistence. Because I believe that you never give up on what your dreams are and what you're doing. You just keep going at it. And in time, it will reveal itself. And then we learn from being persistent and not giving up.
What is your least favorite word?
Can't. I hate that word, can't. Because with anything, it's worth trying. A lot of times we feel, I can't do this here. I had a situation a few years ago, that kind of set me back. And I found myself going, oh my God, I can't do this. And I can't. Oh no, you got to figure out how you can do it. Another way. Look at other options. But I don't like him.
What turns you on creatively, emotionally, spiritually?
Creatively, I have a creative mind, so I love making things and putting things together. I do flower arrangements. I'm working on my own line of soy candles that hopefully I can have those distributed soon. It's the fact of trying to find good packaging is where I'm at right now. But I love creating things. I wish I was an artist where I could draw, but that part wasn't it. But I have family that does do that, and they're like, but you got the creative side, so I like that.
What turns you off?
Let's see. Rude, obnoxious people. Because it doesn't cost just to be kind. And I don't understand why there's just so much anger and stuff, and people are just so rude and nasty for no reason. It's like, you don't even know me. You probably would like me if you get to meet me. But, that's the way it is. I don't like rude people.
What sound or noise do you love?
I love the sound of waterfall. My dream is to try to get to Niagara Falls because I really like the sound. It's relaxing, and that's my favorite, along with good jazz music.
What is your favorite curse word?
That's a good one because I can't say I really have a favorite one. I try not to use them, but lately my daughter has stressed the fact that mommy has gained a potty mouth. So I guess, like damn and shit keep coming out, and when others come out, I get angry because I don't want to go there. And I'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, didn't mean to say that. But my daughter says, yeah, you're getting a potty mouth now. I don't know what's going on.
What sound or noise do you hate?
I hate people that crack their knuckles. Drives me crazy. For whatever reason, it just does. And I have people around me that do it. Popping their knuckles or popping gum drives me crazy.
What profession, other than your own, would you maybe someday like to attempt? Your dream profession?
My dream profession would be tour guide. I really like traveling anyway, even though I haven't been a whole lot of places, but I think it just would be great to give people a tour of places and let them know the history about it and what's behind it, and be able to see just different places all over the world, because there's some amazing places that we'll probably never see in our lifetime. But if I had that, I would really enjoy that.
Where would your first tour be?
I want to go to Greece. My husband brother lives there, and he's an opera singer, and so I'm just like, I want to go. I want to experience that, so hopefully one day.
What profession would you never want to do?
I did call center for a while, and I never want to ever do that again. I don't like just being stuck at a desk with earphones, and I like mingling with people. I like relationships, and just being there on the phone. And I know you have to learn how to smile through the phone, and I can do all that good stuff, but I like moving around. I don't like staying still that long.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
That's something I think about often. I want him to say, well done, young lady. Throughout all of the stuff that we threw at you, you did good. You didn't throw in the towel. I kept going. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. It will get better. You believe. You have faith and trust. He knows what he has for us. So I want to hear well done.
Thank you for being on the show today, Sharon.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
And thank you for watching. Join us for the next edition of In the Studio with Calamity Jane, where we put another amazing woman from Las Vegas in the spotlight.